Welcome back to my garage. In the previous segment, I showed you guys how to clean rubber and vinyl floor mats and cargo liners. Now, not everybody has liners like that for their vehicle. Some of us just like carpet. But even if you don't have carpet floor mats, the tips and tricks I'm going to show you on how to clean these will still apply to your vehicle, because chances are you do have carpet inside the vehicle. A lot of our vehicles, the floor mats over time, they become dirty and grungy like we have here. This belongs to my good friend Jeff. It's from his Toyota Tundra, and this pickup truck is 20 years old. It's his beater for around town, and he told me that this floor mat has never been cleaned. So naturally, being a car guy that specializes in this stuff, I got really excited because we can transform this mat, and while it's not going to look perfect, it will look a lot better using the right product. Now, believe it or not, there actually is a science behind cleaning carpet and upholstery. You do not want to use just any carpet cleaner, and you certainly do not want to use any type of all-purpose cleaner or degreaser that you'll find in your garage or underneath your bathroom sink. So using a specialized carpet cleaner is both safe and effective, because what I don't want to do is cause any harm to this floor mat and then give it back to Jeff and then have him buy a set of new floor mats. So you want to work smart and not hard and choose the right products. So there's a lot of carpet cleaners in the market, and to be honest, most of them work fairly well. However, some carpet cleaners are formulated for tannin stains, while others are formulated for protein-based stains. I prefer to choose a carpet cleaner that is formulated for both. So something that'll remove coffee and ketchup and bodily fluids and food stains and pretty much anything else that plagues your vehicle from everyday use, whether you eat in the car or if you have kids or friends or grandparents, whatever it is. So cleaning this is relatively simple. The first thing you want to do is you want to vacuum up loose dirt and debris using a shop vac of some sort or your favorite vacuum cleaner. After you vacuum up the loose dirt and debris, take your carpet cleaner of choice and spray it directly onto the material. Now, not all carpet cleaners are created equal, and some have very specific directions that you have to follow. I like to choose one that's dummy-proof, that doesn't have any real specific directions and is rather straightforward. So this is the one that I personally choose. Take the cleaner, and you want to saturate the material. And the benefits of choosing a high-quality carpet cleaner is there's a lot less thinking involved. So some carpet cleaners will actually cause the fibers to stiffen, and they will cause discoloration because they're formulated to a price point. Okay, so once you saturate the surface, you can clean this one of two ways. You can do it by hand, which is fairly straightforward. You want to focus on a small area. And you want to pick a brush that's ergonomically designed so it makes the job easier. Now, you'll notice all the dirt and the grime that's coming off the bristles on this brush. So a lot of carpet cleaners will at this point tell you to wipe the surface dry or vacuum the surface dry. With this one, it's fairly straightforward. Take a microfiber towel, and you simply use the towel to wick the cleaner out of the carpet now, and you'll see it pulls more dirt out of the surface. So with something this bad, you'd actually have to repeat this process multiple times. Now I'm going to show you a better way, because to get this clean, it's going to take several more applications. When you have a drill, there's actually a specialized nylon brush that attaches to the truck of the drill. This way, you use the power of your power tool to scrub the carpet instead, because what will happen here is that my arm's going to get tired. The drill never gets tired. So take your cleaner, and I'm going to do a section right here, and you're going to end up using a lot of carpet cleaner. So whatever brand you pick, make sure it's a nice big spray bottle like I have here. Take your brush. Now you want to apply firm downward pressure, because you want the bristles really getting in there, activating the cleaner and removing the stains from the floor mat or the carpet. Once you're finished, take a microfiber towel and you're going to wipe the cleaner off this material. And depending on how bad the mat is, it will require multiple applications no matter how good the carpet cleaner is. But you'll notice, just wiping it away like that, I already removed a lot of the dirt and the grime. So for this, what I would do is I would do a second application. Same process. And once this dries, you'll be able to see the before and after. So that's the tip for cleaning the carpet floor liners in your vehicle, or even the carpet in general. Use a high quality product. You can work by hand, but clearly the machine is always going to win. Stay tuned for more tips on how to detail the inside of your vehicle, but for now, I have to get back to work to finish this floor liner.